morning, happy Wednesday. I am here. Headache is less. It's still there, but man, yesterday was rough. Today we have our early release and we have a special. I can't believe that we are in our third full week of school, but this is our fourth week overall because I'm counting those 2 days. That was week 1. I mean, those 2 days were worth a lot. Anyway, yeah, it's hard to believe, but yet I feel the tired of being in a fourth week of school. So anyway, today we have in-service PD, whatever you guys call it. What do you guys call it? Professional development is PD. That's what we call it. In-service, I think, is what they used to call it. I don't know where I came up with that one. Anyway, today I am taking a course on synergy, and part of the reason that I chose it is because it is online and they have moved back to almost all in person, but honestly, it's just so much easier to sit online at my desk and do the work. Hold, please. In person, I mean, the idea is good, but you have to go as fast as you can after school leave, like kind of just leave your classroom in whatever state it is. Hurry up, drive to another school that you may or may not have ever been to, try to find parking, try to figure out where the class is. It's stressful, is my point. It's stressful. There's not really a need for it. We have online, we are professionals, treat us like it, you know. Let us be in our rooms. Anyway, so that is my preference. So, you know, that's what I'm doing. Anyway, I'm taking that online class, and then what are we doing other than that today? Just our normal. I think I have a really cute sunglasses writing that I usually do like the first or second full week of school. Haven't done it yet, so I think I might do that. I kind of doubt we're gonna have group time today. I don't know, we'll see. Then again, if I don't, what will I do during our win time? That's gonna be interesting. I have lots I could do. I might pull up a few kids and work with them on things. We'll see, I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna get going, but it's only 6:15. I'm doing really good with getting there early, but I always have stuff to do, so never a problem to fill my time at work. But I probably won't pop back on because of meetings and such, but I will see you again in the morning. Good morning, happy Thursday, purple day, school, colors day. Here I am. Man, am I tired. I feel like that's just gonna be the flavor for a while. I slept okay, I think. I didn't actually verify that, but I mean, I feel okay-ish. I went for coffee yesterday after school with a friend, and it was so nice to see her. We just caught up on family stuff and some school stuff. She's newly retired. She's my vision of my future. So it was nice. It was really nice. My voice is shot, and that makes for a long day, but the kids are doing great as far as our group rotations are going. They're getting it. It's working out. The groups are too short, but that's the time I have. Hold, please. And at least I know that the kids are getting everything that I have to give them. I mean, the time is short. That's just how it goes. And sometimes the transitions are long, and so we're working on that. It'll get better, obviously, you know, as we go. But honestly, they're doing pretty well. They really are. Very proud of them and their efforts. It's not easy. It's not easy being in a chair for 7 hours a day. Of course, that's not really true. But the no recess thing again yesterday, they're rolling with it pretty well. They're not happy, nor are their teachers. But yesterday was a special kind of hot. It was gross. So definitely it was heat day. Anyway, today I think is as well. I think the rest of this week. Next week though, we have some double digits. I know. Okay, like 97, 99, but still that's pretty unheard of this time of year. So hopefully we'll get some outside time. Hopefully it won't be terribly gross. But I don't know. That's all I got. I did go on my Teachers Pay Teachers purchases last night. And I printed out some main idea things. I'll show you. I'm not sure which I'm using and how yet, but I will show you those coming up in the next week or so. Trying to think if there's anything else that, oh, we're gonna work on some more ACEs we're gonna work on ACEs some more in our small groups. That's what we did on Tuesday. Yesterday, small groups, I got to 2 of 4 in my morning, only because I do 2 of them right away first thing for win time. So I still did those 2. The other 2 groups didn't get seen. And then in the afternoon, none of the groups because we just didn't have the time. So that was yesterday, but we did all our whole group stuff and that was good. I'm gonna get going, it's early. It is 6:16, so I'm gonna make some copies to share with a friend of some stuff I had found this summer, and then that's all. I will see you though after school. I'm sorry, I'm so tired. I'm kind of exhausted. Sorry I seem so, but it will all be good. My sister comes into town this weekend. I cannot wait. I haven't seen her in a long time, so I'm excited about that, and I will catch up on our shenanigans after that. I will see you after school. Hello. Happy after school Thursday. This is about as much voice as I have right now, so I'm going to use it sparingly. But we had a day. It wasn't a great day. It wasn't a horrible day, but we're on day 16 of school, and I'm still reminding people of the basics, and so I'm getting a little cranky. Little bit cranky, but we'll get there. I know we will, because the only other option is not getting there, and it's as Vin Diesel said in The Pacifier, no highway option. So my way, that's it. And I'm asking for things like, please listen, please sit down, please stop jumping, please mind your own business. You know, things that we ought to know better, right? So I just hope that fixes itself. It will. It won't fix itself, but it's gonna get fixed. It's gonna. So other than that, it was a pretty decent day. Anyway, I am just tired. My throat is tired. I'm exhausted. I'm gonna go home and probably jump in the shower and just try for a little bit of cool water. It is really hot out. Why? And just kind of relax. Maybe I'm finishing up a book. Well, I think I'm at like the close to probably 60%. So yeah, I'll probably finish tonight if I don't fall asleep. Last night and the night before too, I think I fell asleep. Before I fell asleep while reading, and I woke up and the screen on my Kindle was black. So, you know, that happened. Today though, we worked on our another ACEs writing prompt about elephants this time. We did ants on Tuesday. Today it was elephants, so it's kind of funny, from ants to elephants, right? And the morning class, I gave the benchmark books out to, and this afternoon we'll get them. The kids I had this afternoon will get those tomorrow. So then we're gonna start our official let's do our benchmark stuff, and that will be great. So I'm just gonna go clean up a few things. This year is not a shining year for how we put books back. So we're gonna have a little chat about that, and that is about it. So I'm gonna get going. I've just had kind of a disappointing day, so I'm gonna try to take my sad sack of a self home and get myself cheered up and take a nice cool shower and just cool down, and then I'll have a better perspective on things. So I will see you again in the morning. Good morning, happy Friday. Thank goodness. I just need a break, I think. Tired and my throat is just bleh. So it's gonna feel good to come home today and just relax a little bit. My sister's, I think I said this already, my sister's gonna be here. I'm so excited. I haven't seen her in far too long, so she's coming this weekend. Some exciting just stuff for her going on with her work and everything. I don't want to say a whole lot, but anyway, she is coming to visit. My mom's birthday is coming up, and so we're celebrating. I'm excited for that. I'm just so exhausted mentally, physically, emotionally, just tired. Hold, please. All right, that is done. There's just a lot going on right now that I can't talk about. Actually, I could, but I'm not. I won't. So just know that is going on in the background for me. Today at school, no recess again. It's too hot. We've been on a heat advisory this week, except for Monday, I think. Maybe Tuesday. We might have been okay. I don't remember. But for the better part of the week, the kids have been inside. No recess, no break. Putting on a Magic School Bus episode is good, but it's definitely not a replacement for running around. It's just tough. It's a tough time of the year, but we're getting through it best we can. Today we have our quiz for our weekly work. We're starting our benchmark book, the first unit. So I gave the morning class that I had yesterday, so sorry, I gave them their book, and today I'm going to give the class that I had yesterday afternoon their book, because I'll have them in the morning. I'm not sure why morning times, just we have more. It's, you know what, I do know why. It's because of the wind time. I see 2 groups then, and then I only have 2 groups during the bulk of our reading time, so I guess that's why I get more done. I still have technically on the clock the same amount of time. Sorry, I believe, but it just doesn't work out. The math ain't mathin'. I don't know. Anyway, we do good. We get all 4 groups in. They just tend to be like maybe 12 minutes instead of 15, and I'm shooting for getting up to about 20. But that's tricky, and it might not happen, and that's okay. We do with what we have, right? Today I am the reading teacher unicorn, and my partner teacher is the math teacher unicorn, so yay. But hope everybody has a good day. I will catch up with you after school. I'm getting a headache. Actually, I'm not getting a headache. I have a headache, so that's where the yawning, that and, you know, being tired. But hope everybody has a great day, and I'll see you this afternoon. Hello and happy end of day Friday. Whew. It was a long week. We're done. I feel like that Tom Hanks, I'm pretty tired now, I'm gonna go home. I always think of that when I feel like this, and it is true. It is true. I am tired and I want to go home. I told hubby earlier today, I'm sad and I don't feel great and help me and I want to go home. And that was like at 7 o'clock this morning. So he said that when I got home, okay, the chalk is gone. So I guess we don't write the date anymore. I'm just done. I can't right now. So I'll have to dig out more chalk, figure that out. But he said we could go somewhere. Oh no. I'm gonna have to put you right here because I just knocked down my S in shine. So we had Heine. Anyway, he said we could go somewhere and eat. So I'm excited. And let's see, when we come back, it'll be 25, right? 8. Why are we still in August? Why are we still in August? It just seems like August is the gift that keeps on giving, doesn't it? It just never seems to not be August when you're in August. This group of kids is not great at putting away books. So I think I might possibly have my work cut out for me a little bit regarding that, but I am going to work on them and on these and fixing them, and it will eventually be okay. But as far as I know, Franny K. Stein is not nonfiction. Pretty sure I'm right about that. Come on, guys. And we have a book return, so if you don't know what it is, then put it in the book return. That's what we always say. And they're upside down and they're backwards. So I'm going to take a look and try to fix those a little bit before I leave. But it's all going to work out. It's going to be fine. We always get it eventually, right? I'm going to set you down here just for a second. Let's see, what did we do today? We did all of our normal stuff. We got through everything, including quiz and all of those things. We did not do our afternoon groups with me. We simply did the other 3 rotations because the reason we did that is because we had our first popcorn sale today, and the popcorn line and getting the kids in and out was just kind of excessive because we had no recess. And so what we did instead is we got them through the popcorn line if they brought their money, and then we went outside and we just had them stand under the awning and eat their popcorn. If they didn't have popcorn, didn't really matter. They just kind of hung out and waited and talked with friends. So nobody was sad about that. It was so nice just watching them get to like talk and, you know, be kids and not sitting in a seat inside, because that's all we've been able to do, save for about, I think, maybe 4 days this year. Anyway, so I was really glad that happened. I'm going to show you really quick what we are going to work on next week. So next week, I think, I'm not positive yet, but I think I'm going to use these in small groups. It's actually going to be for like the next few weeks because there are 6 different passages. One group, well, okay, I see all groups 4 times a week, so we'll probably take 2 group times for each one. Maybe we might be able to do them in just one. We'll see. Anyway, we have, this is from Cooties and Cuties and 2nd grade Sassy Pants. They do the Unlock It, and then they do a math one too. So the text Unlock It's, or maybe the math is the Unlock It, and this one is called something else. But This one is all about sea creatures. I will put the product right here, and that is the one I'm referring to. But there are electric eels, there are octopus, there are jittery jellyfish, there is, what's on the back of that one? Something seahorses, sluggish seahorses, and poisonous pufferfish, and courteous crabs. And if you remember, if you've been watching my videos for a while, you know that we did those last year as well. So in small group, I like to do that. I like to take the skill that we're working on, find some other fun things and work on those, in addition, of course, to our benchmark curriculum. It is much too high level, the reading, to teach a skill with. Let me give you an example. We're teaching the skill of, let's just say, main idea. Okay, here is our first passage. Let me read you a section. It is an excerpt from The Wit of a Duck and Other Papers. Okay, and it is by a man who lived from 1837 to 1921. So I would argue the relevance of that. Yes, old things can be good and relevant, and that's great. However, let me just show you. One winter, I fastened pieces of suet and marrow bones upon the tree in front of my window. Then I sat at my desk and watched the birds eat their free lunch. The jays bossed the woodpeckers bossed the chickadees, and the chickadees bossed the kinglet. The kinglet was the least of all, a sort of hop-o-my-thumb bird. He became quite tame, and one day alighted upon my arm as I stood leaning against a tree. Da-da-da-da-da. It is, I have to explain every single sentence, and that's fine. That's fine. I mean, introduce kids to higher level, absolutely. But when I have to do that, I can't also teach a skill. We don't have enough information to teach the skill of main idea when we don't really understand what we're hearing. Does that make sense? So that is why I pull other things. I also pull other passages from benchmark, etc. But you have to. I mean, unless you don't want to get any teaching done and you want a bunch of confused kids who don't really want to read. And that's what we end up with. So I said it. I know. No company is perfect. Benchmark has a lot of good stuff, but it's the relevancy and the pulling the kids in and getting them excited just really isn't there when you're talking about suet and bone marrow, and Tom Hoppo my thumb. You know what I mean? And then the reference point there is Tom Thumb. Nobody's heard of Tom Thumb. Nobody in this day and age who is 9. But anyway, so we do a mixture of all of the things. Anyway, I am going to get going. My hubby is taking me somewhere to eat. Did I already whine about that? Yeah, I think I did. I said, honey, I just want to come home. He said, let's just go get something to eat. So I'm gonna, and that's all I have for the week. It was a really, really long, hot week, but it's okay. Cooler temperatures are coming, and it will be a little bit better then, right? Isn't that adulting? Just saying it's going to be better when? For the rest of your life, right? It will be. It's great. It's a great life. It is. Anyway, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you back here again next week. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not already. Goodbye.